God is a God of fire. When he moves, fire falls. When he answers, fire comes down. In the Old Testament, we saw the fire of God descended when Solomon built the temple and he lifted up the sacrifice. Fire fell from heaven to consume it. Also, when Elijah stood on the Mount Carmel, he called on God and fire came down from heaven and rested upon the altars. 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 38. Every time the fire of God comes, it's a sign that God is present. The fire of God did not stop in the Old Testament. When Jesus came, John the Baptist said, I indeed baptize you with water, but there is one coming after me. He will baptize you with the Holy Ghost and with fire. Matthew chapter 3 verse 11. And in Acts chapter 2, when the Holy Ghost came, it did not come as water, it came as fire. The fire that fell on Solomon's altar, the fire that answered Elijah's prayer, is the same fire that fell on the apostles in the upper room. But listen, that fire is not just a story. The fire is not just history. God is moving in us as fire. God still answers by fire. God still sets men on fire. Since the fire fell on Solomon's altar, since the fire fell because Elijah prayed, since the fire fell because the apostles prayed, they built an altar. That means fire only responds to altar. The question is, where is your altar? God is looking for men who are ready, men who are hungry, men who will lift up their voice to cry, Lord, send your fire again. We are tired of religion. Send your fire. When the fire comes, something changes. When the fire comes, chains are broken, demons are sent out, deliverance comes to the captive. When the fire comes, the weak become powerful. Are you hungry? Are you ready? Open up your mouth wide and ask for fire. A generation needs to rise. People need to hear your voice. They cannot respond to your voice until your voice is fire filled. The fire will take away everything that is not God. The fire will burn everything that is not God. It is fire. Type on the comment section, let the fire fall.